Imagine this. You just landed your dream job. You should feel ecstatic. The culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and perseverance has finally paid off. Your colleagues are cheering, your family is proud, and you should be on top of the world. But instead, a nagging voice whispers in your ear. It's subtle at first, almost like a faint echo in the back of your mind. You try to ignore it, but it grows louder and more persistent. It tells you you're not good enough. It questions your abilities, your worth, and your right to be where you are. You start to doubt every decision, every step that led you to this moment. It says you got lucky, that you'll be exposed as a fraud. The voice convinces you that your success is a fluke, a mistake that will soon be discovered. You fear that any moment now someone will pull back the curtain and reveal the real you. This, my friends, is the insidious nature of imposter syndrome. We've all been there. It's a universal experience, affecting people from all walks of life. It doesn't matter how accomplished you are or how much you've achieved. The feeling can creep in unexpectedly, that feeling of not belonging, of being a phony. In a world of experts, you look around and see others who seem so confident, so sure of themselves, and you wonder how they do it. You feel like an outsider, constantly questioning your place. It can strike anyone at any time. From the high-powered executive to the stay-at-home parent, imposter syndrome doesn't discriminate. It doesn't care about your background, your achievements, or your status. It can affect anyone, regardless of their circumstances. But here's the thing, you're not alone. Many people have faced these feelings and have found ways to overcome them. It's important to recognize that these thoughts are just that, thoughts. They don't define your reality or your worth. By acknowledging and addressing these whispers of self-doubt, you can begin to silence them. Surround yourself with supportive people, seek out mentors, and remind yourself of your accomplishments. Celebrate your successes, no matter how small they may seem. Remember, everyone has moments of doubt, but it's how you respond to them that truly matters. Embrace your journey, trust in your abilities, and know that you are deserving of your success. The whispers of self-doubt may never fully disappear, but you have the power to turn down their volume and keep moving forward. Imposter syndrome is that persistent feeling of self-doubt that can creep into your mind, making you question your worth and abilities. It's a nagging voice that tells you that you're not good enough, despite all the evidence to the contrary. It makes you question your accomplishments, no matter how significant they are. You might find yourself staring at your diploma, wondering if you truly earned it, or holding a trophy and feeling like you don't deserve it. This feeling can be incredibly isolating, where you feel like a fraud, even in the face of evidence to the contrary. In meetings, you might feel like everyone else knows what they're doing while you're just pretending. This anxiety can be overwhelming, making it hard to focus and perform at your best. And it's more common than you think. Imposter syndrome doesn't discriminate. It affects people from all walks of life in various professions and stages of their careers. Whether you're a student, a professional, or an artist, you might have experienced these feelings. Studies show that over 70% of people experience imposter syndrome at some point in their lives. You're not alone. This statistic highlights just how widespread this phenomenon is, and it can be comforting to know that many others share your struggles. This internal struggle can manifest in various ways. You might find yourself constantly second-guessing your decisions, feeling paralyzed by the fear of making a mistake. The stress and anxiety can be mentally exhausting. You might downplay your successes, attributing them to luck or external factors. When someone compliments you, you might brush it off, thinking they don't really know the whole story. This can prevent you from fully appreciating your achievements, or perhaps you shy away from challenges, fearing that you'll be exposed as incompetent. This fear can hold you back from pursuing new opportunities, whether it's a promotion at work, a new project, or even a personal goal. The fear of failure can be paralyzing, but recognizing these feelings is the first step towards overcoming them. Why do we fall prey to these negative thought patterns? Often it's due to cognitive distortions. These are biased ways of thinking that cloud our judgment. Perfectionism, for instance, sets unrealistic standards, making us feel inadequate when we don't meet them. Another culprit is the Dunning-Kruger effect. This phenomenon describes how incompetent people tend to overestimate their abilities, while highly competent individuals often underestimate themselves. We compare ourselves to others and come up short, fueling the imposter within. Imposter syndrome can manifest in different ways. Here are some common signs. Downplaying your accomplishments. Attributing success to external factors, fear of failure and judgment, difficulty accepting praise, feeling like a fraud. If these signs resonate with you, know that you're not alone. Millions of people struggle with imposter syndrome, but there's hope. By understanding the phenomenon and implementing practical strategies, you can overcome these self-sabotaging thoughts and unlock your true potential. Silence the inner critic. Here are strategies for overcoming imposter syndrome. The first step to overcoming imposter syndrome is acknowledging it. Recognize those negative thoughts for what they are, distortions, not truths. Once you've identified these thought patterns, you can start to challenge them. One powerful technique is to keep a success journal. Write down your accomplishments, big or small. Document positive feedback you receive. This tangible evidence of your capabilities can serve as a powerful antidote to self-doubt. The power of perspective, reframing negative thoughts. Our thoughts shape our reality. When we dwell on negative self-talk, we reinforce those beliefs. Instead, practice reframing those thoughts. Challenge the inner critic with evidence of your abilities. For example, if you catch yourself thinking, "I'm not qualified for this," counter it with, "I was chosen for a reason. I have the skills and experience necessary to succeed." By consciously shifting your perspective, you can weaken the grip of imposter syndrome. Embracing your achievements, celebrating success, and seeking feedback. Many of us struggle to accept compliments. We downplay our achievements, attributing them to luck or external factors, but it's essential to own our successes. Celebrate your wins, no matter how small they may seem. Seeking feedback can also be incredibly helpful. Ask trusted colleagues, mentors, or friends for their honest opinions on your work. Their perspectives can provide valuable insights and boost your confidence. Finding strength in shared experiences. You are not alone. In a world that often feels isolating, it's important to remember that you are not alone in your struggles. Many people from all walks of life face similar challenges and doubts. By sharing our experiences, we can find strength and solace in knowing that others have walked the same path. You might be surprised to learn that some of the most successful people in the world have battled imposter syndrome. This feeling of inadequacy, despite evident success, is more common than you might think. It transcends industries, affecting everyone from business leaders to entertainers. Emma Watson, the brilliant actress who played Hermione Granger, has spoken openly about her struggles with self-doubt. Despite her immense talent and global recognition, she has admitted to feeling like she doesn't deserve her success. Her candidness has inspired many to confront their own insecurities. Even the legendary Maya Angelou, a literary icon, confessed to feeling like a fraud at times. Despite her numerous accolades and profound impact on literature and society, she often questioned her worth. Her honesty serves as a powerful reminder that self-doubt can affect anyone, no matter how accomplished they are. These stories remind us that imposter syndrome does not discriminate. It can touch the lives of anyone, regardless of their background or achievements. From doctors and engineers to artists and athletes, no profession is immune to these feelings of inadequacy. It can affect anyone, regardless of their accomplishments. By acknowledging this, we can begin to dismantle the stigma surrounding imposter syndrome. Open conversations and shared experiences can help us realize that these feelings are not a reflection of our true abilities. Instead, they are a common human experience that we can overcome together. Remember, you are not alone and your feelings are valid. Embrace your journey and find strength in the shared experiences of others. From imposter syndrome to authentic achievement. Overcoming imposter syndrome is a journey, not a destination. It's about silencing that inner critic and embracing your authentic self. It's about recognizing your worth, regardless of external validation. Remember, you are capable of great things. Don't let self-doubt hold you back from pursuing your dreams. Embrace your imperfections, celebrate your successes, and never stop learning and growing. Share the journey. Spreading hope and empowerment. If this video resonated with you, share it with someone who might need to hear this message. Let's break the silence surrounding imposter syndrome and create a world where everyone feels empowered to embrace their true potential. Together we can overcome self-doubt and create a world where authenticity and vulnerability are celebrated. Remember, you are not alone, and you are enough. Like, comment, and subscribe. Your support helps us create more valuable videos. Each act of sharing builds our community. Together we can make a difference.